The path that was always there. A soul-deep narrative about letting go of control, trusting the unknown, and finally becoming the one who walks without waiting. They don't prepare you for the space after the breaking, after the silence, after the fire. They celebrate the moment you let go, when you tear off the mask, when you burn the script, when you stop pretending to be who the world applauded and begin to simply be. That moment is powerful, yes, but it's not the end. It's the beginning of something much harder, much quieter. It's the beginning of being unanchored, the beginning of walking without applause, of breathing without expectation, of choosing without approval. You are free, yes, but you are also alone. Because when you stop living someone else's life, there is no one left to hand you the next one, and so you stand in the wide space, the after, the unknown. There is no path. There is only horizon. You try to wait for the right moment, the next sign, the perfect answer. You read more books, you ask for advice, you pray, you journal, you whisper to the night sky, just tell me where to go. But it doesn't, because there is nowhere to go except where you have not yet dared to walk. Eventually the waiting grows heavy, not because the world is cruel, but because truth is quiet. And in that quiet you hear a sound, faint, steady, not outside you, within. It's not a voice exactly, it's a pull, a heartbeat, a rhythm that says, what if the path isn't ahead of you but beneath you? You look down, and there softly imprinted in the earth is a single step, yours. Not lit, not grand, but real. You take another step, and the ground responds, not before you, but with you, as if it was never going to reveal itself until you had the courage to move. And that's when you finally understand you've been asking the wrong question. Not what's the right path, but what is true enough in me that I'm willing to walk without knowing where it leads. Because that's where the real path begins. Not from clarity, but from honesty, not from confidence, but from alignment. You won't be able to explain it to others. They'll ask where you're going, they'll want a map. You won't have one, only a thread, a pulse, a knowing. And that will be enough, because you've already followed maps that led you nowhere. You've already played roles that earned you applause but cost you your peace. You've already stood still long enough. Now you walk, and with each step the path forms, not ahead, not beside, beneath. Like a mirror reflecting your courage. Like the earth itself is saying, "Oh, good, welcome back. You're ready now. Keep going." You look behind and see not a trail but a testimony. You look ahead and see not direction but possibility. And for the first time in your life, you don't need a finish line to feel like you're moving forward, because now you're moving as you. So now I ask you, what would your life become if you stopped waiting for permission and started walking as if your next step was the answer you've been searching for? Would you dare to believe that the path doesn't appear for the prepared? It appears for the ones who walk anyway?